because one of my big missions as a chef is making sure that food is not only accessible to as many people as possible, but sustainable within whatever communities that I serve. So even just the same as being a personal trainer and saying, follow this diet for X amount of weeks and expect these results. It's not sustainable if you don't like what you're eating. You're going to fall off the wagon every And I knew also that I didn't have an interest in becoming a dietitian. So as much as I love my mother and who has had made her career in education, traditional school was not for me. I made it out of undergrad in 3 years with my bachelor's, and I did not look back. So I knew that going the medical route was far beyond my scope of interest. So learning to become a nutrition coach, I learned to be able to integrate those diagnoses from registered dietitians and just primary doctors and physicians in general. And again, create sustainable meal plans for people that would help them promote their health goals. And I realized also that part of that sustainability was being able to teach people how to do that. And it was important for me knowing people from so many different walks of life and having worked with people from so many different walks of life and so many different types of abilities. It was extremely important for me to make sure that those things in our Western world could be adapted to wherever it was that they came from. So more and more, and I think it's something to be said that we realize as we get older how much we really are like our parents. So the older I got, and as much as I say school is not for me, that education is absolutely paramount. And if my mother taught me nothing else, it was that you have to get an education to support the life that you want to live. Whatever kind of life it is, you need to know all of the ins and outs about it and beyond if you have time for that. And you're gonna make time for it because education is important. So give me that with that bug in my ear and knowing that I just felt such a mission in my heart to make sure that people understood what they were eating and understood what the doctors were saying and understood what the trainers were saying and understood what you could do with food stamps and understand what the supplemental nutrition program really is and how it can really benefit you. And understanding that you're paying your personal chefs to meal prep for you, but do you know what you're eating? What happens if we hit another COVID and you can't afford it? All of those types of thoughts and scenarios just culminated to the ultimate decision that I needed to teach people how to get it done themselves. So I still cook and I still provide the services for the people who don't want to, but I make sure that the education component is always accessible.